Hey guys, I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you about how I got my start in fashion, and so can you. I dreamt of New York since I was 3 years old, and I wanted to work in fashion since I was 8. But there was one big problem. I grew up in North Carolina. I didn't know anyone in New York City, and I certainly didn't know anyone in fashion. In fact, when I grew up, the internet wasn't even really developed yet, and so I had no way of figuring out how to even navigate that process. But anyone who knew me could tell you that's all I talked about and it's all I wanted. So, step number one, believe you can and make no excuses. My parents weren't going to pay my rent. I didn't have some connection or even an internship through college that allowed me to get an open door somewhere. But I didn't think there was going to be any other option. And when you don't leave excuses for yourself, you'd be surprised at how many doors you can just open by simply turning the knob. Which leads me to number two, get here and hustle. I saved up enough money. I booked a ticket. I had to find an apartment once I got here. And I literally printed out resumes and started just going door to door to all the fashion PR agencies that I had found listed in New York City on Google. I'm sure they thought I was crazy. But I handed my resume to receptionists, to whoever answered the door, and I just hoped for the best. But I didn't stop there. I also looked to other ways to connect. At that time, Twitter was really popular, and so I actually, through a tweet, replied to a PR agency that had open internships they were looking to fill and got an interview and got the internship. And it was through that opportunity, which was free, by the way, and I had to take a second job to pay for my free job so that I could get into fashion. And through that opportunity, I actually met one woman who introduced me to somebody at a different agency that was looking to hire freelance positions. And it turned out to be the best top PR agency in the industry. And I didn't even know that. I went in for the interview, I got the job, and a week later, I found myself working and prepping for New York Fashion Week and eventually was behind the scenes during New York Fashion Week with Tommy Hilfiger and Tory Burch and Anna Sui and these names that I had seen in magazines and dreamt of, and people who had shifted cultural norms and the way that we view things in society. I was enamored, and that position got me my next position at another prestigious PR firm. So it happens. You just have to get yourself out there and connected. And that brings me to point number three, work hard with a smile. The key to success is to outwork anyone around you, and I will one up that to say do it with a smile. You'd be surprised at how rare it is to have a encouraging, uplifting person to work around. And I find the more creative and sparkly the industry is, the even harder it is to find those people. So if you can outwork everyone and do it with a smile and actually be a joy and a light to the culture and the company culture around you, you're going to stand out. You're going to make a great reputation for yourself. And as you network, people know that they can count on you. They can remember your name. They can refer you to someone who's looking for open opportunities because you're the person that people want to work with. So be that person. Don't make excuses. Believe that you fit in. Believe that you're supposed to be there. Be there and hustle. Connect with people. Connect people to people they need. It will come back around. And work hard with a smile. I know that if you have your dreams set on an industry, be it fashion or anywhere else, that these three things will relate. It worked for me. I know it will work for you. So get going.